In the crystal-clear waters off the coast of Australia, where the sun kissed the waves and surfers rode with wild abandon, a horrifying event occurred in 2000 that would forever be remembered. Two young men, Cameron Bayes, aged 25, and Jevan Wright, just 17, met a tragic and brutal end while doing what they loved most: surfing. This is the story of the brutal shark attack on the two teenagers Cameron Bayes and Jevan Wright. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. The Australian coastline, known for its breathtaking beauty and world-renowned surf spots, also hides a lurking danger beneath its inviting waves. Great white sharks, apex predators that have roamed the oceans for millions of years, are a constant presence in these waters. For surfers, the thrill of riding the perfect wave often comes with the awareness of the risks that the ocean holds. Yet for Cameron and Jevan, the allure of the sea was too strong to resist, and on that fateful day, they headed out to conquer the waves, unaware of the nightmare that awaited them. Cameron Bayes was a seasoned surfer, a man who had grown up with the ocean as his playground. He was known among his friends for his fearless approach to life, always chasing the biggest and most challenging waves. Jevan Wright, on the other hand, was a rising star in the surfing community, a talented young man with dreams of making it big in the world of competitive surfing. Despite their age difference, the two shared a deep bond, forged by their mutual love for the ocean and the adrenaline rush that surfing provided. On that fateful day, the sun was shining brightly, casting a golden glow over the coastline. The waves were perfect, rolling in with just the right amount of power and grace. It was a day that any surfer would dream of. Cameron and Jevan were eager to hit the water, their boards waxed and ready for action. As they paddled out into the surf, they were filled with excitement, the anticipation of the waves coursing through their veins. Little did they know that beneath the surface, something far more sinister was lurking. The spot they had chosen to surf that day was notorious among locals for being one of the most shark-infested beaches in the area. The presence of great white sharks was well documented, and sightings were not uncommon. However, the thrill of the waves often outweighed the fear of what lay beneath, and for experienced surfers like Cameron and Jevan, the risk seemed worth taking. But on this day, the risk would prove to be fatal. As the two surfers paddled further out to catch the bigger waves, they were unaware that a massive great white shark, estimated to be over 16 feet long, was stalking them from the depths. The shark, a creature of immense power and stealth, had honed in on the vibrations caused by the surfers' movements. To the great white, they were nothing more than prey. The attack came without warning. One moment, Cameron and Jevan were laughing, enjoying the thrill of the ocean, and the next, the tranquility of the sea was shattered by a scene of unimaginable horror. The great white shark struck with lightning speed, its powerful jaws clamping down on Cameron first. The force of the bite was catastrophic, severing Cameron's leg in a single brutal motion. Blood filled the water, and the ocean that had been so inviting just moments before was now a crimson-stained battlefield. Jevan, who was only a few feet away, could do nothing but watch in terror as the shark thrashed Cameron around like a rag doll. The sheer ferocity of the attack was beyond anything he could have ever imagined. Cameron, despite his injuries, tried desperately to fight back, but the shark was relentless. It was a battle that no human could win against such a formidable predator. As the shark released Cameron's lifeless body, it turned its attention to Jevan. In a state of shock, Jevan attempted to paddle away, but the shark was too fast. Within seconds, it was upon him. The water erupted once more as the shark attacked, its jaws tearing into Jevan with the same brutal efficiency. The screams of the young surfer were lost in the chaos of the moment, drowned out by the crashing waves and the terrifying sounds of the attack. By the time other surfers and beachgoers realized what was happening, it was too late. The ocean, once a place of joy and freedom, had become a scene of carnage. The great white shark, having satisfied its predatory instincts, eventually swam away, leaving behind the remains of what had once been two vibrant young men. The aftermath of the attack was devastating. The bodies of Cameron Bayes and Jevan Wright were recovered, but the damage was so severe that there was little that could be done. The news of their deaths sent shockwaves through the surfing community and beyond. Australia, a country known for its love of the ocean and its rich surfing culture, was in mourning. For the families of Cameron and Jevan, the pain was unbearable. Their loved ones had been taken from them in the most violent and unexpected way. The beaches where they had spent so much time, where they had shared so many happy memories, were now tainted by the tragic events of that day. The loss of Cameron and Jevan left a void that could never be filled, a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk in the depths of the ocean. In the weeks and months that followed, the community came together to honor the memory of the two surfers. Memorials were held, and paddle-out ceremonies were organized in their honor. The surfing community, though shaken, remained resilient. The tragedy served as a reminder of the power of the ocean, of the risks that come with the sport they loved so much. But it also brought them closer together, united in their grief and their determination to keep the spirit of Cameron and Jevan alive. The attack also reignited the debate over shark safety in Australia. While the presence of great white sharks in Australian waters is nothing new, the frequency of attacks had raised concerns. Some called for increased shark culling and the implementation of more aggressive safety measures, while others argued for greater respect for the natural habitat of these apex predators. It was a complex issue, one that pitted the love of the ocean against the need for safety. For the families of Cameron Bays and Jevan Wright, life would never be the same. The memories of that day haunted them, a constant reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of the sea. Yet in the face of such overwhelming tragedy, there was also a sense of resilience, of a determination to carry on the legacy of the two young men who had been taken too soon. Cameron and Jevan's story is a tragic reminder of the dangers that exist in the ocean, even for the most experienced surfers. The great white shark, a creature of immense power and beauty, is also a reminder of the delicate balance between man and nature. As we remember the lives of Cameron Bays and Jevan Wright, we are reminded of the need to respect the ocean, to understand the risks, and to cherish every moment we have with those we love. In the end, the story of Cameron Bays and Jevan Wright is one of both tragedy and resilience. It is a testament to the enduring spirit of the surfing community, to the bond shared by those who love the ocean, and to the memory of two young men who lived their lives with passion and courage. Though they are no longer with us, their legacy lives on in the hearts of those who knew them, and in the waves they loved to ride. The beach where they met their untimely end remains a place of reflection, where the memory of their final moments mingles with the ceaseless rhythm of the waves. Surfers continue to flock to these waters, driven by the same love for the ocean that once drew Cameron and Jevan. Their story is a poignant reminder that the ocean, with all its beauty and majesty, must be respected and approached with a sense of reverence. For beneath the surface, the unpredictable nature of the sea waits, a reminder that life is both precious and fragile. May they rest in peace, forever remembered as brave souls who met their fate doing what they loved most.